This is a Heart and Hand production.
Hello everyone and welcome to a special pod previewing a massive event that is taking place at the end of next month. It's the Dubai Loyal Weekend of Legends, and I'll be going there, not because I'm a legend, but just because they need someone to hold the microphone while the actual ones do the talking. And joining me today to discuss it are an actual legend, and first of all also the chairman of the Dubai Loyal, Colin McCabe. Hello Colin.
Hi Davey, how you doing? How's
I
things for you?
Grand, mate. I am grand. Looking forward to 2026.
Yes, very much so. Get
Uh,
2025 right behind us, my Rangers
very
point of
much
view.
so indeed. And also joining us is a man who will be out there. Well, what can you say about this man? Over 100 goals for Rangers, won everything that there is to win in Scottish football multiple times, two successful spells. There are still Celtic players from the 90s that fill their trousers at the very mention of his name. He is in the greatest ever Rangers 11 as voted for by fans, the one, the only Mark Hateley. Hello, Mark.
Morning, David. Thanks for that underwhelming intro. That's marvellous on a Sunday morning.
Yeah, you deserve you deserve more. I'll grant you that. I'll grant you that.
Don't, David, never put yourself down. You're the top man in this game.
Oh, thank you very
Believe
much.
me.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
Well,
more than a mic holder, Davey.
that's
Yes.
my 2026 made, right? But I'm getting flustered now, and I don't usually get flustered on pods, so I'm going to move on and go straight into it. Colin, can you explain then to the listeners what it is and what the idea behind this weekend is?
Yeah, so over the last couple of years, we've done a Legends weekend. Last year, Mark was out with Big Jig and Kevin Thompson. Year before that, Derek Johnson, Colin Steen, to name but a few. This year, we've sort of stepped the game up a little bit more, and we're going to have three events over the weekend with Mark, Ian Durant, and the one and only Graham Souness. So on the Friday night, so Friday the 30th of January, we'll have a Q&A session. So it'll be like a buffet dinner, sit down, and then a few hours of chat with yourselves. And Graham and Ian. Robin Keane is also coming over, the singer. So she's going to give us some entertainment through the evening as well, some light relief from all the chat. And then on the Saturday, there'll be a family brunch, a traditional Dubai brunch from 1 o'clock. So that's Saturday the 31st. And then on the 1st of February, we'll have a golf day at Arabian Ranches, a 1 p.m. Shotgun tee off with the guys as well. So it's action packed, and it will be. I can't wait for it because just getting the chance to even be in the same room as these guys just gives me goosebumps thinking about it. I think the Dubai Loyal members and friends out here that have signed up for it are also eagerly awaiting the guys coming over, and what will hopefully be a fantastic weekend.
Mark, two players, well, a player and a player manager from your time at Rangers. You had a fantastic relationship with Durante on the field,
Yes.
Especially when Ali got injured. He would play just in behind you.
Correct.
And
A false nine.
a false nine. Well,
Whatever
this,
one of them is.
this is the thing. People always talk about tactics being new, you know? And it's
Rubbish. Yeah, it's
exactly.
always been there. Always been there. Yeah.
But you seem to have a telepathic relationship with Durante because he would play the ball and you were already moving.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's, you see, when you're playing with and a level of player, should I say, that understands the game and where it needs to get to more often than not is in behind defenders. And Jasper had the art of seeing that literally, I'm going to say, 2 or 3 passes before he actually got the ball. And if you're playing with somebody like me up front who learned when I was playing in Europe, how to play that 9 and where to exploit. Those two minds work really well together. And everything else that goes around creating space as a number 9, Jasper would be in behind me, and doing literally what Alistair used to do. As I say, as the game's being built, the ball's always coming into me, and either one of those two, Alistair or Jasper. Jasper in the year when obviously that Alistair had broke his leg, he was second to none. He was brilliant with the pass, brilliant with the running behind, could score a goal, and ticked all them boxes. So it was real good cover for Alistair. And I'm just saying, I always say to Alistair, that was the best year I ever had playing without him. So I think he was holding me back, David.
Well, I was going to say 92, 93.
Yeah,
the Champions League.
Yeah.
Walter would use Ian Durrant off you quite a lot.
Yes.
And they couldn't handle it.
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
European sides couldn't handle it.
Yeah, because Jasper's ability on the ball, to manoeuvre the ball. This is what all the new wordology is: manoeuvring the ball, is getting the ball onto either foot and finding a pass, and the pass inevitably would be forward, which defenders hate and centre forwards love.
Yes.
So the quicker the ball comes forward, the easier it is for the number 9. So as I say, the game never changes. They just put different words in.
They change the phraseology. To make it sound like they've innovated. And of course, you had a relationship with Graham Souness before you signed for Rangers that was quite instrumental in your arrival. He tried to sign you before, is that correct?
Yeah, 2 or 3 times. When I was at first year at Milan, the year I was leaving Milan to join Monaco, and finally the third time he got me was in, I was going to say 1990, where he was down in Monaco, where I was sort of recovering from a 2-year absence from the game. From a bad injury and 4 operations, and literally just bumped into him walking the kids for an ice cream during it was a Grand Prix, and it was also Italia 90, so they were staying there, David Murray and a couple of other directors in the Hotel de Paris, and travelling to Genoa to see Scotland play, who had a couple of games up there, and just by accident we bumped into each other. He knew exactly where I was and where I was in the recovery. I just got back on the training ground 6 weeks on, no heavy contact, but just running and getting used to playing with the boys again. So and he just said to me, he said that offer that was there last year and the year before is still there. We'd still love you to come. I thought about it for a couple of days. Went to see Arsene Wenger. He's just given me a brand new 5-year contract on the back of being injured for 2 years. Said to me, whatever's good for you, Mark, is good for us. So I made that decision to move the family to Glasgow. Probably one of the best things I ever did.
To trade Monaco for Govan. Probably not many have done that.
Can I say that's what Ian Durrant says all the time to me? In his inevitable Kinning Park language.
Yeah. Plantation. Don't get that mixed up. He's from Plantation.
Yeah.
That's absolutely brilliant. But of course, as you say, you settled there. You still live in Scotland all these years later.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, listen, I love it. It's pretty much home from me. I was brought up in the Midlands with round Manny's welfares and playing darts and dominoes with the old boys and all that sort of stuff. Same sense of humour, so it's a great place to be, and great weather. Not, but we all get used to it.
Well, Mark, I mean, you're the son of a footballer, and of course, your son was a footballer as well. I mean, it's quite a remarkable story.
Absolutely. We've had a Hateley playing in the top flight football in every decade from the 50s up to current, which is some going. Tom has now got a 5-year-old son who's taken to the game.
No pressure.
no pressure on him, but he's taken to the game. He loves it, and he's always kicking the ball around. So watch this space in about 15 years. That's what I'm saying. he just loves the game, loves the game of football, and as my son did, you know, goes out there and always enjoyed himself. Won a championship in Poland, so yeah, and a title to his name. So had a good career. Now he's back on. He's in the agency game now.
Oh, fantastic!
Yeah.
Colin, tell us then a little bit about the Dubai Loyal and what it's like for an expat watching the games, how you get together, what, you know, the sense of community that you try to foster.
Yeah, well, I've been out here now 13 years, so I actually moved out the year that we were in the third division. So, kind of get halfway through that season, and I don't know.
Thought I'm done. I know, I can't blame you.
And actually, I went to quite a few games that season, so it was a bit of a mystery tour, wasn't it, around Scotland? So, but no, the club itself, I think the club's been going since the late 90s out here in sort of various formats and various locations. The bar that we're in now, we've been in, this is our third season in the bar, 23rd Street Sports House in Albarshire. And yeah, we show every single Rangers game. And I think there's only been one or two over the last few years. I think that was related to COVID that we didn't show the game. So, and it's a big community. There's probably about 100 and odd members at the moment. And we have as all kind of groups like this, we have a kind of hardcore that are at most games. And then obviously we get quite a lot of tourists out here as well. So people not want to miss games and coming in. So quite often it's actually about 50-50. And obviously in the run up to firm games, it becomes quite hectic. So many people on social media getting in contact and asking us if they can come in and all that kind of stuff. And we're always welcome everybody with open arms, you know. So just bears together once we do get together. So we get the door closed, we get the game on, and we have a good time when the team's good. But that's been the difficulty, I suppose, in the last certainly this season, the last few seasons, that what we're watching often sort of spoils the party. Even when you guys were out here 2024, you know, everything lined up for a watch along, and I was that Dundee United game. Remember, it was
delayed.
Brutal. Yeah, that's right. So
we didn't even win.
Oh man. So anyway, the club is I like to say, and I'm biased, I like to say it's a well-run club, but we try our best, and obviously this is our showpiece event to get guys of this caliber. You know, to get Mark, without blowing too much smoke, to get Mark last time with Jig and Tomo, and this time with Graham and Ian, it's just, even saying it, as I say earlier, it gives me goosebumps. But we try and do our best to sort of push the boundaries. Obviously, back when we won the league 2021, we done the thing with the Burj Khalifa. So, and I think that kind of put us on the map a little bit, even though we maybe didn't realise it at the time, just because in a bit of a bubble anyway in Dubai, and also it was kind of tail end of COVID. So it wasn't until the following year really that we went to Seville, and people had Dubai Loyal and whatnot. So yeah, we've, as I say, we've got a good bunch of guys. There's very little trouble in the club, which can often haunt Rangers supporters clubs, but no, we're kind of happy with how it's going, and this will be something that's just going to really make a huge difference to all the guys that come regularly. So cannot wait for it.
And Mark, this is obviously part of your Rangers ambassadorial duties. Do you enjoy the role? Because you've been doing it for a couple of years now.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I'm brought up in football, David, as you know, in and around football people all my life, from a 4 or 5 onwards. Training grounds, football stadiums, footballers, people associated with the football game, running of the football clubs. It's just this, you know, it's part and parcel of my life. I enjoy it. Yeah, it's as I say, it's obviously, I've been back up the road now since 2000, working as an ambassador and then working as business development within the club. COVID came, and then obviously the changes came at the club. Found myself on the outside. still associated with the club, which is always a great pleasure for me. It's a massive part of my life, always has been ever since I joined the club. A lot of Tom's a massive Rangers supporter. My son, the kids are as well. All grown up being in and around Ibrox. I was going to say the training centre because we never had a training centre back then.
No,
we just got places where we could pitch up until we got thrown off. So that's how things change. So we are, it's a place for me. As I say, as Colin was saying there, with the bad days behind you, that's when you go, you travel to the lower leagues, go and make friends for when you're back in the top flight. And, we help them, they help us. And that's what I did back then. So it's, I like to say we're on a good footing right now. I think you would all agree. A little bit of a stumble before when the first takeover, it first started. But I think we're going in the right direction right now. So happy to be here and hopefully to do more within the club.
I remember in the summer when we were talking about various managers, and you said to me, the boy at Sheffield Wednesday, he's one to keep an eye on. So that kind of stuck in my mind when Danny Rule came in, but you knew about him before he arrived at Rangers.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, it's like I'm going to say that nerdish side of me. I sort of watch football, but don't watch football. But all football information sort of goes into my head. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
As you do know, that's why we get on well. It's just one of those things. And Danny's sort of always been. You keep an eye
on the radar.
Yeah, and he came onto the radar pretty early in my head. Bayern Munich and Germany and all that sort of stuff. Working within a level of football way beyond his years, you would say. Yeah. So that knowledge now, I mean, Danny, what is he, 36, 38 years old, 36?
Sickeningly young for a Rangers manager, in my opinion.
Absolutely. But a man overloaded with experience already at the age of 36, working with great people. So that's always got to alert you to say, right, then this guy's got something because of the people he's worked with and the level he's worked with. You do. You see things in him that he's obviously is a fan man. He wants to be associated with the fans. He wants to bring the players to the fans, and I would like to think, and vice versa. That's how great football clubs work. He did that at Sheffield when he was in Sheffield. Straight away, took the players back to the fans and the fans to the players, and got that harmony going again. And we can see that in a short space of time what he's doing right now. Fans singing his name all the time. The games haven't been great sometimes, but we've been getting results, which that is the most important thing for us. Absolutely. Which previous manager never got.
No.
So yeah, he knows what he does. I think he's got a great relationship with Andrew Kavanagh as well, going forward. And hopefully we will get where we need to get to. Hopefully in a shorter space of time that we would have done under the previous management, which I think the target would have never been achievable. So we have he's given the time. As I say, the clean sheets they've been keeping. Hopefully in this window, pick up 2 or 3 good experienced players. That player model thing might just change slightly to bring on to the younger players. Experience is always needed, and I think probably we might pick up on that in this window. So fingers crossed going forward. We've got a big weekend coming up as well with the Old Firm game.
Yes.
So get a victory there puts us level footing and game on.
100%. 100%. Well then, Colin, we'll wrap this up. But for anyone who's listening to this, and we have a lot of people who are already expats and travellers, so if they wished to come along to this, where can they get all the information?
Yeah, probably best place is our social media. So we're on Instagram at Dubai Loyal, Facebook at Dubai Loyal RSC, and X at Dubai Loyal RSC. So yeah, if send us a message through that, and there's a form to fill out, you can send out a payment link, and you can sign up in that fashion. So, but yeah, just reach out to us on social media, and we can give you the necessary details. There's quite a lot up there already on the certainly on our Instagram. So yeah, go there and you can get you signed up.
Fantastic. Well, listen then, listeners, I hope you enjoyed this. I very much did enjoy listening to Mark. No offence, Colin, but
no,
it's
fine.
Understandably.
Yeah,
of course.
Of course, like no offense, Colin, but
and if people do sign up, there's obviously a lot more of that to come with with two others.
You'll be hearing a lot more from him, Graham, and Ian Gerard, than you'll be hearing from me and Colin. I can promise you that. Don't let us put you off. Mark, it's always a pleasure, big man. Thank you very much for taking the time to do this.
You take care, boys.
Thank you very much.
Take care,
everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
That was a Heart and Hand production.